The word embodiment is trending right now, and I don't like to spend too much talking about what embodiment is. I think it's more important to practice embodiment, be embodied. And even as I sit here and say be embodied, it's just like, okay, what is that? What is that? So it is a state of being. Last night it started thunderstorming, and I can't remember when I don't, well, I was asleep, but I don't know when the thunderstorm started, but I know that I woke up around 3:30 a.m. To thunder and lightning. And that is always a sight to see. It's always delightful for me to witness the elements in their divinity, in their extremes. You know, we feel the wind blowing all the time, but there's nothing like the gust of a wind, of winds. I see water often, but there's nothing like water and waves right before a thunderstorm is rolling in, and being in that. Like I'm the one I'm the one who will be in the water while it's raining and the waves are ravenous. That's me. I love to experience the elements in not extreme, but a little intense. I like when the elements intensify. I love to commune with them in that way. But when that thunderstorm rolled in, I woke up out of my sleep and it was delightful to be greeted, to be woken up by a storm. And so it showed out. And so I used that as an opportunity to show out myself. And I just laid on my back and I knew I was going to go back to sleep. Of course, I'm tired. Like, damn, like I want to go back to sleep. But I also wanted to be present for a few minutes. So I took the time to take my breath and breathe into my belly and write inscriptions, write prayers on my belly with my breath as I'm breathing. And it was so visceral, such a practice that sits deep in the body. And I know if you listen to me talk about my pleasure practices, you've heard me talk about how they sustain me for hours and hours and hours. And so this was another instance where it's just something very special about the witching hour. But this is another instance where I'm up early at this time and I'm at work the next day and thinking back on those memories from working with my belly during this thunderstorm. And that is what embodiment is. That's what I mean when I say it's a state of being. You know, I'm just coming out of conscious unconsciousness or whatever consciousness you are in when you're sleeping. I just came out of that, but my first instinct right away was to take a few minutes to get into my body. It's not something that you think about it, but it becomes second nature at some point. And that is what sensual embodiment is to me. It is a feeling, a way of being, and we really need to be doing. It is a practice. It cannot be intellectualized. The only way to it is to do it.